Welcome to Annapolis. I don't know anything about it other than the Naval Academy is here. And I've got great braids thanks to the person behind the camera. And it's really cool. Something I love about traveling is discovering cute places like this that, you know, of course we've heard of Annapolis because of the Naval Academy. But this town is pretty darn lovely. Wouldn't you agree, Gia? Wouldn't you agree, Gage? How cute is this little town? I think it's pretty cool. There's water over here, the birds are chirping, there's lights painted on the wall. B, good news. Are you covering up your zit? Show it to us.
No.
It's a beautiful place. I'm so amazed, truly amazed by how cute Annapolis is. I had no idea. I'm rocking a new hairstyle. Because of the person behind the camera who didn't want to show you their zit. I've got the braid and the not braid. Being stylish, not on purpose. When you first come in, you think it's going to be just another yuppie kind of place. But it's actually not. It's pretty eclectic. Lots of different kinds of people. Young, old, black, white, Indian, brown, yellow, green, probably aliens like me, but it's a picture of America in a lot of ways, in all of its conflict and beauty. Truly appreciate this city. This, as my friend Megan, who lived in DC for years, put it, it is the perfect middle-class town. Doesn't feel overly bougie and overly yuppie. It feels a bit like what we'd all like this country to be, or something. No, I'm not sure what these two flags at the front are. This one's got the Union Jack. Is that 13 stars? It was some version of the 13 colonies flag. Do you know what the Treaty of Paris is?
I know what a treaty is and I know what Paris is.
Do you? Where's Paris?
France.
Yes. Here's a really difficult history question. Why would the Treaty of Paris be in Annapolis, Maryland?
Because people came here from Paris.
It's a good guess. George Washington was here to resign his role as Commander-in-Chief of the Revolutionary Army, the Rebel Army, because we won the revolution and signed the Treaty of Paris here, and it's called the Treaty of Paris because the French were our biggest allies in the Revolutionary War, and so I would guess that it's called the Treaty of Paris because maybe the negotiations were made in the city of Paris. How is it, peoples? Very fresh, not sweet, tart, real lemonade. Love it. Flag of Maryland. Pretty cool one, this one. Feels very medieval or something. We got our shopping on, gifts, and then we got these cute little things. Can you guess which one's Taya and which one's me? Taya says that my beard is too crazy. Maybe it is, so we're gonna go with some beeswax. But also some little treasure hunt related items that may come into play sometime in the future. I think I want to move to Maryland. How many times have I said something like that? Feels like a college town, but not a military town, which is kind of interesting. Benjamin Franklin, John Jay, and John Adams were the negotiating team for the United States, negotiating with Great Britain, who we were parting from. And an interesting fact that I learned was that in the middle of those negotiations were France and Spain. And actually the Dutch Republic was involved on the American cause apparently, but the French and the Spanish had interest in the United States as well. And what the Americans came to understand during these negotiations is that it was actually better to negotiate straight with Great Britain as opposed to go through France and Spain. Great Britain saw the United States as a potential economic partner, and so those negotiations maybe weren't quite as difficult as you might think between two warring sides. Dad, do you know what the Treaty of Paris is?
It is an agreement with Paris.
This bench was founded in 1948. We are now going into the visitor center of the Naval Academy. Academy, United States. Entrance is free, you just need an ID. And I kind of love that because things that you think might be private, like the US military, in this case it's actually open to anyone and everyone. The connection to Paris, even more so with John Paul Jones, Navy man commander for the Continental Army, learning stuff here at the Naval Academy. Found another cool stat. 73 attendees, graduates of the Naval Academy have been awarded the Medal of Honor, which is the highest medal for gallantry in battle. Space stuff! Alan Shepard, Navy man, everybody. Officially the first guy going to space, at the USA anyway. Not bad digs here for what I guess are the professors and officers of the Navy. I'm guessing that's what's going on here. War. What is it good for? That's an honest question. And if we carry that to the next verse, war, what is it good for? Absolutely nothing. It's great to be an idealist and recognize that war is disgusting and gross. It inspires the worst behavior no matter what side you're on. But to say it's not worth anything, to say no, is to live in a world that isn't. As you think about all the people who have sacrificed their lives in the service of the United States in this case, or any country, or what is it good for? It seems to me that's the honest question we should always ask ourselves, to honor those who have served and died. To feel that weight and the responsibility of each of us in a democracy, we must ask ourselves, war, what is it good for?
Archaeological findings indicate that Native Americans lived at least 10,000 years ago. The Native Americans, however, left the area shortly after Annapolis was founded. Annapolis became the capital.
Maybe we are on the Queen Mary out of the Popcorn Harbor. Just kidding, out of the Annapolis Harbor here. This is Gia. Behind the camera is Taya. That's Gage. That's my dad. And that's Portia. And I love Annapolis. I could live here. As I walk the campus here at St. John's College, I think about higher education. I fantasize about attending this liberal arts school in this town I've developed an infatuation with over the last few days. And really, you don't need a school to pursue higher education. But take those 2 feet, go to places like Annapolis and elsewhere, places outside the borders of your city, your community, your town, the borders of your mind, and seek out education and awareness. Get your stuff, lock the door, later. Hey, Airbnb guy, you got a package. I put it right there. Michael, Dustin, Yuri, Wander West, out.